Hello, people. I'm just going to go through the routine of checking. Number one, is the sound okay? Can everybody hear me alright? No! Echo. Oops, there we go. Fix that. Why did it? Alright. Interesting. So I'm just going to check whether chat works on all fronts. Making sure that the YouTube stream is working, which sometimes doesn't happen. Let's see, where can I find the link? There we go. Please work. Okay, it's working. Amazing. Hello, okay. Back to the point. Hold on, I need to, no, it's my messages. Alright. Hi everybody, what's up? It's me, Donna, here to stream and sculpt a little bit. So I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. And you guys can share your great Sundays with me. Mine's coming to an end, sort of, because it's like 9 p.m. here. So I'm just going to ask the opinion of the few people who are here still. Which one of these two concepts I should do? Because I either want to do this one, right, or this one. I don't know which. I'm gonna give you guys like a little bit of time to decide, and I'm gonna think about it. I'm just going to like let people know I'm streaming. And in the meantime, you can ask me any questions if you'd like. I'm gonna like wait for people to kind of show up and see like what I should work on. What would people prefer me to work on? Hold on, it's missing the, I forgot the chat does that thing where it you know, blocks things. No, that's questionable picture. I should have done this before, so I'm not looking like a crazy person. Alright. The Pixologic. Oh yeah, another thing that I want to go ahead and tell people is that, oh, my poor phone, is that this is going to be, it's on my last stream, like I plan on coming back, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break because next month I'm gonna be like traveling around a lot, and I'm not exactly sure about like the latter half of the month, what's going on and what my schedule is going to be like. So I can't really commit to like a good schedule on the Pixologic channel. However, if you're interested, I might start streaming more on my own channel if I have the time. So yes. But oh my god, why is my mouse like doing the weirdest things imaginable? Oh, it's because I'm looking on the wrong screen. Whoops. Give me just 1 second. Let me check if everything's working on the Facebook Pixologic stream thing, because I don't know if people are messaging me from there at all. Like, is there an event? Is it happening? Yes, it is. All right, let me just share that. Okay, great. Goodbye. Okay, I'm back. I'm here to give everybody the attention they deserve. Hello, people. Sorry for neglecting you for like the first 5 minutes. I'm going to answer people's questions in the chat. Okay. Hey, can you please go into detail on polypainting? Possibly. I don't really know if I'm gonna get the chance to do too much of it today. I usually polypaint in all of my streams, and I don't know, do you have like any specific questions? If so, feel free to ask and I'll try to like cover them. The right one looks good. Chuck is blocking the front of the pic. Oh, okay, fix that. Any of those, both are great. Love Cedric. Yes, Cedric's work is so good. Let me just make sure that his name is visible so people can actually check him out if they want to. So this is the concept artist's name. I don't want to try and like pronounce the last name because I don't want to be one of those people who are like mess it up real bad. Lord Pendleton's been done before by someone else. Go for Samuel. Amazing game art by Arcade. Yes. I mean, I think that I really like the Dishonored art style. Alright, people like the left one. Hey, Donna. Hold on. Some people said right one has been done a few times, the left one I never saw. Okay. So I'm going to... Alright, so I should do Samuel. Is everybody okay with me sculpting Samuel? I think I'm like left, right. I'm sorry. I'm just like so horrible at left, right related things. So yeah. This guy, yes, I'm doing Samuel. Do people want me to do that? Actually, okay, I'm gonna do that. I mean, I like both, so. I drank too much water. I don't know what I'm gonna do throughout the whole stream today. Hold on. Give me one moment. Somebody's... Oh, what? Okay. So there has been a little bit of a mess up. Okay, this is so bizarre. So I just realized that it's, now the synchronization of time between Los Angeles and like Macedonia is not the same that it was before. So, because of course people are like, you're late, and actually I just didn't realize that there's the daylight savings thing. I thought that it was adjusted in Macedonia as well as like in LA, and for some reason it's not doing things anymore. It's very strange. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna do Samuel. Goodbye. I'm just gonna have you over here. So I'm like not even gonna bother doing this I'm just gonna start from like what I had on last time. Like at some point I created this and I'm just gonna go from there and work on this. So let me just make sure that I get some brushes like the stop. What am I looking for? Orb cracks? Okay, I want this. And I also want sorry guys, orb or cracks, that should be good enough. You know what would be good? That like orb flattening brush, but I don't really have it on me right now, and maybe I should just download it. Orb brushes. This is, I have this already. You know what? Doesn't matter. We're just going to do it from as basic of brushes as possible. Yeah, so that's what I just found out, that apparently in LA it's 1 p.m. and I didn't realize that. I thought it was 12. It's weird. When did the clock get changed? When did it get changed? Because it got changed in Macedonia as well, and for some reason it's, you know, not aligned, but whatever. Okay, back to, oh yeah, and okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save, oops, this as, and then I am going to put it somewhere. Oh, so Zdrava. There was a time change some days ago. That's the weird thing. I think there was a time change here as well. Or maybe there wasn't, and I don't know. I thought there was, but I might be wrong. Which, if I'm wrong, that's unheard of. No. Let me just do the quadro thing. Quadro. Come on, you know you can do it. Hold on. Run as administrator. Yes. Thanks. Quadro. Yes. Desktop. I wanted to ask you about polypainting human skin. I mean, how do you mix colors to give it a look of human skin? Chat box blocks the colors that you choose to start. Oh, okay. Honestly, I just eyeball it. I don't have like a specific, you know, formula. You know what I could do? What I can do is I can put this over here. I'll put it on always on top. Leave that here. Oh, that's a bad idea because I actually used that over there, you know. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I can put this here. I can put this here, you know. And then I can, oops, no. Webcam, my face. I can go a little bit lower. And that way, if I'm color picking, you can see what I'm doing. Woo! So let me know if that works better for people. Hey, Valentine, what's up? How are you doing? How are you? By the way, congrats on the trailer. Donna, do you intend to develop a warrior woman character? Actually, you know what? Like 3 years ago, I promised a friend of mine that I would do one for her because, so we had a sculpture class together and she did like this Amazonian warrior lady. And I was like, I really like your idea. I wasn't, I wasn't the biggest fan of her execution, let's say. So, but I really like the idea, and I was like, girl, I'm gonna do this, and it still hasn't happened yet. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. So I mean, with this, eventually I'm gonna actually like, you know, try and line this up a little bit better. Oh my god, with the chat box, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might have to hide the chat box from plain view so that people can see what I'm doing. Let's do this. I'm gonna try to sculpt this as much as possible, get rid of all the things that I don't care about. Where's the matte cap gray, and just, you know, work like this. Okay, so he has like a bigger eye cavity, so I'm gonna try and make sure that that's there. Let me move that. Hey Donna, what's up? You know, life. Now I had I don't know, a new very exciting development in my life is that I've gotten really good at making like ribs. Something I thought would never happen, but I have pleasantly surprised myself in my journey of being a picky eater. Beautiful, we're there, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna make some quick strokes from like far away, because that's the best way to approach this. Sometimes like the easiest way to get somewhere very quickly is to like mess it up, and that way it's easier to like, you know, like remove yourself from your work and critique it in an honest way. I could take like a more sculpture-esque approach to this and Dynamesh it and whatnot, but you know what, like those types of things personally work better for me in actual clay. Let's bring that in. Hello Donna, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Today's been a nice day, I think. Oh, yeah, that's ugly. Ugly. Let's fix it. So, I'm gonna smooth that out. Back face mask, where did I put this? I don't really use this UI anymore, but it will, oh, there we go. Okay. Alright. Hey, can I ask you a random question? I'm trying to add edge loops to the front and back of my mesh, but it's only adding to one side and I can only slide points on one side. Any tips? Thanks. Are your edge loops continuous? Because that might be part of the issue. It might probably be like a mesh problem, but until I actually see your mesh, I don't think I'll be able to help you out with your edge loop problem, unfortunately. Also, like, what is that? I hate this. Not okay. So, an easy way to, like, not deal with that is to, go into auto masking and change the range to something very small. That way, when you do that, it affects a very small radius of polygons. See, this is too small, though. So I would maybe make the range like a 0.5. See that? And that way it only messes with a very tiny portion of the polygons. Whoops. And there we go. Perfect. I mean, perfect. Sort of. Okay, let's not think about the ears like too much. They're not that vital to what we're doing right now, but they are important. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mask them out. And oops. I'm going to kind of like make this a plane. There we go. And now I can go in and do stupid things like that. That's better. Okay, so that doesn't make sense. Oh, and we're gonna be sculpting here today, so that should be fun. Also, I'm gonna change the eyes to be a little bit more gritty and something that falls more in line with the character. Oops. Like that. And smaller. His eyes seem quite smaller than what I have given him. Like more like that. Okay. Alright, I just went by to say hello, have a nice stream, let me know if you're ever back in LA. Yeah, I'll let you know. I actually plan to come back sometime April, so let's hang out when I'm there. Oh no. But thank you for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Okay. That looks terrible, obviously. Let's do something like that. It's actually his hair that makes him look, you know, still more set back than what I got. Also shorter. Okay, let's actually match the profile. Interesting. So I'm like looking at this triangle over here and how it's set up. Also, let's change the matte cap to, you know, oh. Alright, let's close that. Oops. Can I see your portfolio? Sure, if you want, you can go to my art station, which is, you see my name. So yeah, you can just look up my name if you'd like, and you'll find my portfolio there. Because, like, I don't really have the time to link right now, but if anybody wants to take the time to link you, that would be great. But I can't do that right now, unfortunately. But you know what? This guy has, like, a vampire-y face, you know? Or, like a very, are mice marsupials, or are they mammals? I don't know. Okay, let's get in with this quick. I'm gonna start approaching this in like a slightly methodical way. You know what? Maybe I should just dynamesh this whole, like, do this as like a more figurative sculpt type of thing, you know. But before I do that, I'm gonna think about the hair a little bit. Should probably also look like what he looks like in you. But I kind of want to capture what these two images have to offer, you know? And then like here, I'm like, that forehead looks not good. Like that's not what foreheads look like. Unless you're like, okay, there we go, perfect. Mice are placental mammals. I don't really know what that means. Marsupials are mammals, although not placental mammals. Oh, okay. I understand. Thanks for that info. We always talk about, like, biology on this stream and, like, animals and things, which is great. Maybe break his nose. I can't really do that at this early on in the stage. Right now, I like to keep symmetry for as long as possible until I don't need to anymore, and then I'm just tweaking things and doing details. But this is definitely like an asymmetrical sculpt. His smaller, so I can probably get them to be a little bit more back in. I'm thinking of going into this with a more sculptural approach, and just doing like an entire Dynamesh thing. That might be interesting. Haha. Sorry. That was like the weirdest, kind of semi-fake laugh sounding laugh that I've done in a while. Sorry. That's cool. Okay, let's do like a quick checkup. Interesting. Oops. Sorry, I'm like looking at this from far away because it helps. Okay, and here we see like what's wrong with the way that I've constructed the cheekbone. So let's completely get rid of it and add this shape. Like right now we're constructing this form over here. Then we go in and we're like, okay, bones, you got them. And then that leads to like back here. Let's see how that's reading. Not reading correctly at this point over here. Let's see. Way too much stuff. Alright. Oh no. Yeah, this is not looking good. But don't worry about it, people. We'll fix it. We're still just figuring this out. See, like this moves too quickly backward. We're lacking so much mass in general, like in terms of roundness. Okay, let's move the eyes down just a little bit. It's important, like, the stage I'm working from, like, really far away. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't look correct. Like, what is that? Right? Alright, bringing this back will help out. Oh my god, hi Allison, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you, and oh, you know what? You still haven't sent me the photo of your eyebrows, which I asked for like 50 years ago. Yeah, his eyes are still too big, but it's you know, we gotta do this thing. No, we gotta like ooh, super good eye tutorial by me. Oopsies. Alright. It lays eggs and it doesn't. What? Oh my god, platypus sweat milk. That's crazy. Yo, okay, that's, I did not know that. So, did you know that actually dolphins, in order to breastfeed, they roll their tongue into a straw so that the milk doesn't get lost in the ocean, you know? Thought that was hilarious when I found it out. Because one day I was like, how do they do it? They're in the water. Okay, moving this like that. Rotate it out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the resolution on this and just like actually just dynamish it and, you know, start doing that stuff. His face in general is just much more like this. Okay. Oh my god, I can't deal with the way that this exists. Because that's not how things work. Yeah, that's better. It's better, but it's still not good enough. And then this needs to be a little more prominent. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, looking mousier now, but still, like, this is just... We'll deal with it, you know, all in due time, people. Oh, that's too much draft in there. Oh, forgot to turn on perspective. Yeah, that's not helping my case, but it's okay. We're here to do things correctly, you know? Hold on, let me change this. Whenever I get this song on, I'm like, I didn't know that about dolphins. Oh, the dolphins. The radio I'm using is it's from pretzel.rocks. It looks like this, and it's the synthwave station. I haven't really checked the other ones out because I don't know. I'm content with this one, you know. No, I'm gonna try and match this as much as possible because, you know, wanna do that thing. Hold on. Let me see if anyone's sculpted him before. I mean, probably. I want to see how people did it. I'm gonna add the hair on because the hair really, you know, changes how it's perceived. Back to this over here. Okay. Hello, where's my chat? Oh, I lost it. Okay. Back to sculpting, which right now it looks terrifying, so we're gonna change the focal length to like 24. Did I want to do that? No. Opposite of what I wanted. I wanted it to be like field of view at... Yeah, that's better. Yeah, this is like stronger. And then he has just like fat and stuff underneath here. He's an older gentleman, you know. Whose eyes I hate. I'm gonna keep it like this, but I just made the eyes too big. That's the problem. Slash, this is not properly wrapping around. Also, like, what is that forehead? Nobody has a forehead like that. That's bad. See? Needs a little more chilling out. What's her name? My name? It's Donna! Woo! I don't know who else's name you're looking for. But I can try helping you out if you need the help to figure out somebody else's name. Alright. He's like a squinty guy. Also, he's more like, you know, this. And like that. And it's just that this, you know, it doesn't come out all that much. It's just that it's like pitted. I like that. Hold on. Alright, let's get some hair in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that. Now I know I hate it. Okay, first of all, just because he has some fat doesn't mean he doesn't have a jaw. Right? And then yeah, we're gonna deal with the construction of this in a hot second. Let's get that hair in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, you know, do something like this. Nothing too crazy. Extract, accept, and Dynamesh. Okay, let's inflate. Now Dynamesh. And alright, so here's how I'm gonna try and separate the timeout. I plan to work maybe like half an hour to 40 minutes on the hair because that's like more time consuming in my opinion. Hi everyone, hi. How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday? Or maybe not, if you're in Asia, it's already Monday. Alright, let's help and frame his face. Well, anyways, like if anybody likes to complain about their life in my stream chat, feel more than free to do so, you know. This is a open space for venting. Oh no, you're getting ready to sleep? Oh, oh yeah, tomorrow is Monday, huh? It's okay. Monday's not all that bad. I used to hate Mondays way more like in middle school or something. I think the older I get, the more I cherish human interaction. Yeah, that's not a good look. Okay. So here's the thing, generally speaking, interesting. So he has like a bunch of hair coming this way, but then it's like, you're mildly pre-balding, and then it's like more hair this way, and then it's like blah blah blah. Sideburns. Interesting. Okay, so this entire area is just more open than I have it. And this is shorter. Oops, what am I doing? So this is more like, you know, he's like something smelling not too great. And then let me bring this up. It's a very interesting way that this is made, but it's still kind of downturn, and then we got more of that. More like huh, interesting. Oh, that's quite sculptural actually. Amazing. I'm just going to do that thing where I'm just gonna do like a, you know, one of these. Like we're not adding in. Alright, but somebody wanted me to go over Polypaint today, so I can't do that too quickly. But I want to. Well, whatever, it's in the history. We're not losing anything. It's a sphere. It's fine. But the sphere should be smaller. Alright, let's do that thing where I make an assessment about the distance of the eyes. There we go. But maybe more like, you know, like that. Who knows what I'm doing at this point? I should. And his eyes, let's go back in time. Are we okay with this? I think we're okay with this for now. We'll fix it later. Yeah, there's something I'm not feeling about this, but it's okay. We'll get there. We shall figure it out together. Or not. Who knows? Can I ask you how you make a living, Donna? Mostly freelancing? Yes. Since everyone's been talking about Mondays, I have a soil science exam tomorrow. But I'd rather stay and sculpt while watching the stream. Oh, what's a soil exam? I'm actually quite interested. Oof, too much, you know. Not enough depth. Not enough, like, with overlapping forms and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not getting the eyes right, but it's... I'm gonna say that... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build out the form of the hair. Oof, yeah, that's not round enough. It's like so square. Also, thank you to whom it was that said I was talented. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna get into wow. I couldn't have made him uglier. Alright. Okay, so I'm squinting my eyes right now trying to figure out. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna... Why is this not reacting to lighting? Okay. Why is the basic material not in here? That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, I get it. Well, if I... No matter how much I push that in, it's not gonna occlude it, you know? Because it doesn't actually cast a shadow. Just stupid. But if I render it... Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna render things out and see how they're going. So, here's what's gonna happen. We're going to move the eyes up, and this entire thing like that. This entire thing like this. Oh, the more I work on this, the more I dislike it. Typical. Typical of me. But it's okay. Well, it's science about soils. It's morphology, composition, and evolution, since plants live in environment, and a lot of animals and microbes as well. It's kind of important for bio-eco students. Oh my god, that's actually very interesting. So, where are you from? Where do you live? And why are you studying what you're studying? I find that very intriguing. I was just talking to a friend of mine about agriculture. And see that? No good. No good. It's too like low. You know, it's like I removed an entire part of his biology, whatever, his anatomy. This might be like the most hideous looking sculpt I've done on this stream, and I'm sorry, but before things get good, they look really terrible for a hot second. Before they get acceptable looking, they look really bad. Oh my god, I hate this. This is... What is going on with me? Like, this is... You know? Okay, I'm just gonna start treating this in a... Huh, interesting. Okay, let's keep that. That goes further down. I'm just gonna do the thing I've been saying I'll do like 50 years ago, and I'm gonna dynamesh this. I'm gonna use one of my favorite shaders, this one. This one's a really good shader. His face is just too wide, you know. Ooh, Much better. Yeah, okay. Sweet. I didn't do that thing where I actually analyzed the concept and stuff this time, so I think that is setting me back a little bit with this. And then getting this further back. Oh my god. Who told you that that forehead looks good? Me and myself. Okay, time to do that thing where I finally do the thing I've been talking about for like 50 years now. Alright, let's just mask this out and bring all of this forward. That makes this slightly better. Oh, okay, interesting. But I didn't... Also, like, this upper mouth needs to, yeah, do that thing. This needs to do this thing. I hate what I have done with this poor forehead. Okay, so this is definitely challenging if anybody's wondering. Like, I am definitely not used to sculpting in this style, so it's interesting for me. Alright, let's like analyze what's happening with this. So we have sort of that, and then it comes in, right? Kind of like a coming in of the forms. So that doesn't look, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. His eyes are too close together. Kind of, but also like not really. And I feel like they should be higher. Like the distance is different. Oh yeah, and his ears are like way up there. His head, I just did not realize what kind of an afro I gave this poor man. Here's what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pull up this file. Where is it? This file. And I'm just going to trace the silhouette, because that's going to be easier than whatever it is that my poor blind eyes are trying to do right now. Oh my god, I never want to even think about that ghost scene. Oh yeah, I know that the nose is more crooked, but like his nose is completely dislocated. Near the nasal nose, wider in the reference. Yeah. What did you study? I studied 3D. I'm going to specialize in character modeling, but I don't know if I should do it on my own or a master. Well, a master is good if you want to either apply for a visa or you want to oh, this is great. I should have done this earlier. Or if you want to possibly teach. What a master is not good for. I mean, you don't necessarily need one. You'd be spending a lot of resources and money on it, right? Okay, what's now? Hold on, because he's slightly like that. So let's do this. Great. Nose is okay. Mouth should be lower. We'll figure that out later. All right. Okay. Now he looks like he's doing like, you know, sidle. Not particularly the biggest fan of that. But part of that is, sure, why not? Okay. Oh, that's pretty funny. And then let's get this and move it out. Alright, now we can get into messing with the rest of this. Getting it to match up, and like the eyes. What's going on? How are you using the browser window as transparency? Is it a program or just a screen capture that's being used in ZBrush? No, so it's in the program. What you do is you go up here. You can see it says see-through window transparency, and you slide it. And all you need is to have like a background image behind, and that'll be enough. Oh, also, what did I study? So I went to the Newman School of Visual Effects, and that's where I did, what do you call it? Like the modeling and texturing track of the 3-year program. And now I'm here. I don't like that it looks like... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and mesh this so I have an easier time with it. It looks like he's doing this, like, which I don't like that. Let's just make sure that there's something I can work with the lips. I like that. Give him this thing. You know, do one of these things. Oh my god, I hate this. But that's fine. Nope. There we go. There we go, I prefer that. And now we're just going with my favorite brush. This guy. How many million? Okay, that's fine. I might want to go slightly lower. It was there's a really nice background image software called Quadro you should try. Yeah, so I'm using Quadro to keep this image up there, but I can't do transparency related things with it, unfortunately. Let me drink water. Oh. Alright, let's get the ball rolling on this one. So I'm gonna kind of like start carving this because, oh. That's gonna get me to where I want the quickest. It has like weird wrinkles and things. Let me do that. Like define his nose bridge more, like that, then define like this cartilage stuff more. Add one of these things in there. Do that thing. Oh yeah, planarize this. So all of this, you know what, I'm gonna try and use trim dynamic and see what results I get from that. Because that might end up looking interesting, you know? What's going on? Somebody says, Donna, exclamation points, and hearts back to you. Hi, how are you doing? Not a fan of Spotlight. No, I don't really use Spotlight, unfortunately. Thank you. Smooth brush. I don't know what that means. I'm like, okay, smooth brush. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use trim dynamic. So T, trim dynamic. What does that do? I mean, it's fine. What about trim adaptive? Trim adaptive. What does? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so I like this kind of. No, this is like good for bricks. Alright, let's look at like the difference between. Nah, I like this. Like this. Alright, let's do it like over here. This versus. Oh, I see. Alright, so the H polish is a little bit of a smoother transition, whereas it's the focal shift. I can bring the focal shift down even more, like to 100. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do it at like 81. Alright, people, let's start building up and cutting down. So I'm trying to go at this with a more like clay way of doing things. Alright, so that's not what he actually looks like, and we have like interesting. Alright, so we have like one form that's like, yeah, I go around the eyelid. Then we have one that's like, yes, I am still part of the eye bag, but more, you know, depleted. And then we have one more that's like this over here. That's going in there. And then we have some random droopiness in here. Okay, right, and then we have angry stuff going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and, you know, because we all have this thing, right? And then we have like this farm. And then I'm gonna try and make sure that we know he has like eyebrows. This I'm gonna go back in and like adjust asymmetrically, but for now this is how we're gonna deal with it. Like add a little more of this stuff. I do not like what this looks like from this point of view because that doesn't seem, yeah, that makes more sense. Then it like comes out. What is going on? Maybe even new spotlight not helpful for sculpting, huh? Oh, the new spotlight looks interesting. Is that the Boolean thing? Because I haven't tested that out yet, but I want to. The illustrated reference is tricky. It could get confusing if you adhere too strongly because the light is misleading. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. But we're just trying to convey a little better the feeling, you know, of what we're seeing, rather than necessarily exactly what it is that we are looking at. It's always about the spirit, as opposed to the exact thing. There we go. Not a fan of the nose. Nostrils should maybe be like bigger. More out there. Or cracks. Okay, let's add a little more like blah, blah, blah. Weird stuff going around here that no one understands. Okay. People need to stop messaging me all the time, you know. Donna, you're really, really fast. Oh, thank you. I feel like this took me longer than it should have to get to the point that it's at, but you know what? Not every time is the winner. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mask this area out and help achieve a little bit more of like the I really am not, something about this area is like really bothering me. It's like not balanced in a good way. Also, let's just make sure that I do this. Why is, I don't know. Let's give him an Adam's apple. And like, you know, some muscles. Beautiful. I don't hate it, is where I'm getting at with this. At least not right now. I'm sure I'll go back to the, oh my god, this looks terrible, mode pretty soon, but right now I don't have absolute loathing for it. Let's strengthen the jaw just a little more. Okay. If I turn on perspective, will I feel better about it? No, I do not feel better about it. It is not what I want. You know why? I'll show you why. Who am I talking to? Beautiful monologue. I would like to ask you, how did you start in ZBrush? How long did it take you to get to this level? And what was your artistic background before ZBrush? So, I actually started learning ZBrush, who knows? No, I think almost 3 years ago? I think so. In like 2016. So yeah, that's 3 years ago, almost. And before that, I think like 8 months or so, I started learning how to do physical sculpting, like actual clay sculpture. And so what I would do is, because I knew that I would have to learn ZBrush eventually, and I like artists had told me before that the traditional knowledge does translate over to the digital. So what I did, I was like, okay, well, until I get to the point where I'm actually learning ZBrush, I'm going to try and learn as much as I can about what I need to know. See, that's the problem. This like weird thing. So what I did was I would try to learn as much as I can in clay before I got into ZBrush, and then like, oof, the adjustment between ZBrush and clay, it was really rough because with clay, like, it's much more kind of liberated, and you just kind of like, you get to feel it, and not having that tactile sensation was something that really freaked me out, right? And I mean, eventually I think that I understood the differences between the two mediums enough to be able to develop a workflow that worked for me in the digital medium. But I still think that I work very differently in clay than I do in, digital clay. Like, it's a very different process for me, I feel like. But that's kind of my journey. And then, like, how long did it take me to get to this stage? I think it took me like a solid at least year and a half to get comfortable with ZBrush. I actually don't think I got particularly comfortable with it up until like my last 2 terms at Nomen or something like that. I think I had a pretty hold on. I had a hard time transitioning from one medium to the other. But it's okay, because here I am today, and I think I'm doing better. I've learned things. I'm gonna look for, I'm like, I really want more reference right now, but it's okay. We'll just have to improvise, or we can look for reference, but alright. like this brush. It's heavy-handed in a good way. Oops. Okay, let's fix the nostril up a little bit. Oh, I hate this cheekbone. It does. Okay, that maybe looks better. Let's see if I can get oopsies. Whoop. Yes, I see that. All symmetrical stuff can be added on later. Yes, thank you. If it's gonna be accurate or not just saying it looks weird asymmetrical like that. Do you draw as well? I also think that traditional drawing helps ZBrush, right? I mean, any artistic knowledge can help you, but it's not gonna help you with ZBrush necessarily. It's just going to help you become a better artist, like a more well-rounded artist, if that makes sense, right? It's not that it's going to help with ZBrush specifically. What's gonna help with ZBrush specifically is reading the documentation and watching tutorials on ZBrush specific stuff, you know? Why are you messing with the Adam's apple and neck muscles when they are not visible in the final model? It just helps me visualize stuff. I'm not obviously married to what I created over here. I just needed something so that when I put the quotes on, it's not completely messed up, you know? Oh, that feels better, I think. Oh yeah, let's do one thing before I move on. Like that. Why don't you just model the color and get on with it? Well, you have a lot of opinions. No, I'm joking. I planned on doing that, but it's not exactly like, you know, like I want to have an idea of what the neck looks like so it doesn't look disjointed, and then I'm gonna add the collar on at some other point in life. Let's see. It's still on my way to the final with the final blah blah blah. I really want to capture that, you know, this thing, that planarization. Let's see if I can manage to do that successfully. Like where this catches light, that's where this would extend itself and then onto. I see, thank you. Donna, you're the best. Oh, that's sweet, but I don't... Wait. Do we know each other? I don't know. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. I'm happy when people like my work. You usually make ears different subtle or merge it, blah, blah, blah. Or just merge with head mesh. Well, this is all, it's all in one subtool, right? I never make ears separately. Whenever I model them, like whenever I model a base mesh, I model it into the head. I don't think I've made ears on a separate subtool in like ever, you know. I think I've done maybe once, like during my one of my first ZBrush projects, but I really don't make them separate. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna upres this. Divide. Whoop! Yeah, we're gonna have to give this guy asymmetry later on, as this is, you know, not working at its current. I do feel like the eyes are probably larger. See, I am just trying to do the thing where it all angles look good. It's what makes sculpture different from drawing. Drawing, you draw only one angle. Sculpture, all angles gotta look good. And I'm just going to go ahead and do one of these. Lower this. Okay, that made it look like 50 times uglier. Let's go back in time. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that does look better. Oh, let's keep it at this for now, and we'll figure out how to fix this later on. Donna, how much do you charge for a sculpt? Well, it depends what I'm sculpting, right? So it depends of the difficulty / how much time I would be spending on the sculpt and like what do you need me to do with it, if it's for print or, you know, if it's for like animation. It always depends on the project specifically. I don't have like a standard quote. I know that Control Z like a zillion times feel. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you gotta mess up to see the good that you've done. Oops. No. How did you get your first customers? Actually, the first one was through a recommendation of a friend who was working with this person, and my friend couldn't do it anymore, so he was like, Donna, you should do this, and I was like, okay. That's how that happened, and then I've gotten a lot of inquiries either through ArtStation or actually from like the stream. People have reached out to me because they saw how I was working during my, you know, live stream, and they're like, I saw your thing and blah 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 blah, and I'm like, okay, thanks. So that's how that usually happens. Or like somebody I know is like, hey, my friend is blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, sadly, I don't think I'm gonna be doing polypainting today. So if you want to know more about polypainting, I don't know, probably check out my previous streams where I do more of that. Unfortunately, I think I want to go at this with a slightly more sculptural approach. Okay, let's define this plane more like that, and then it comes back in and out. So let's do this. Depends more or on our rate. If it's bus, it's cheaper, and I also would say depends on complexity of character, like amount of assets. That's true, but also if it's for 3D print, it depends what scale you're printing it at, because if it's like something that's like this big, this big, right, then it's going to end up being cheaper. Like the same thing would end up being cheaper than if it was like this big, or I don't know, like you're printing it at like a pretty big size, because the amount of detail that it needs is different, right? Alright, we're gonna change the materials. I'm gonna go with the basic material, but I'm gonna remove the speck because I don't want it. Speck here. And the speck is gone. We don't like it. Okay, let's add a little bit speck. Oopsies. Okay, that's good. What did I do to the poor eyes? What if I... Oopsies. I'm not feeling that. Alright. I was gonna add like one more of these. And then like yeah, there we go. That's the fake thing I'm looking for. Ooh, there we go. But what if I just make the entire thing like that? There we go. And then work on these a little. Also, yeah. She doesn't seem to suffer too much from this over here, at least from the side view. Oh my god. I'm so upset. Very nice work. I love sculptures. Wish I had ZBrush. You can buy it. You say size artist says price, and it's always rough price, not exact. You say anything artist says what? I have no idea what's going on in the chat right now. Sorry, guys. Alright, back to what I was doing. I'm still not... Okay, that feels better. But that doesn't look like him. Yeah. Oh, the nose is just killing me. Donna, I have no idea either. It's okay. We don't always have to know what's going on in the world. I hate this nose. Okay, so let's build the form back up here. Oh, interesting. He has one of those noses. Like, not aggressive, but, like, open. Okay, I'm going to change the range to, like, 2.6, I guess. Oh my god, this is the ugliest thing I've ever made. Okay, this makes me feel better. God, I need to do more Dishonored sculpts because these are hard. But I like them a lot, you know. Nope, that's not what your eyebrows look like, man. Man, dude. I know, we have talked about the asymmetry 50 times, people. I know it's crooked. I cannot change it right now. I know, but like it's been said like 50 times before, and that's why it's getting on my nerves. I'm like, hold on, sorry. Yeah, that nose is not looking correct. We have completely lost the nose. Like, absolutely lost it. Okay, let's remove this. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I know what I've been doing wrong this whole time. I think I know I've been doing wrong this whole time. I think so. I think I know. I'm not sure. But I might know. No, I not want you to change. I'm just noticing. Oh, okay. That's okay. Sorry, I just get frustrated sometimes because, like, people can, like, bandwagon on, trying to give me advice, and it can get very distracting. Yeah, but don't worry about it. It's not, a big deal or anything. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and this is me like realizing how much I don't like what I'm doing. Alright, let me I'm not. That's cool, nice switch of style. Yeah, I'm trying to always do something different on the channel. Not always the same stuff. So thank you for acknowledging. Okay. Whew. We're starting to get somewhere, people. Okay. His eyes are more droopy than what I got. And I mean, yeah, his eyes are asymmetrical. Let's, you know, do that thing. Oh, you know what I'm noticing? Very interesting. He has like a lot of inwardness. Guys, it's okay. No need to argue. I love you all. But thanks to people trying to stick up for me. I appreciate it. Oh, I gave him the ugliest mouth imaginable, but it's... We'll fix it. Let's go back in time when this was different. A different time. Also. I gave him like the tiniest mouth ever. Oh, I don't think it works like that, but okay. There's more of like all the masses moving in this direction. Sort of look. Okay, that seems alright. Okay, I'm starting to hate this less and less as time goes on, which is great. So let's give him some of the depth that he's lacking in this area. I'm gonna soften it out with this brush. Yeah. Donna, how are you liking the folders in ZBrush 2019? Well, it's been time. Like, you know, about time that they're there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm happy about it. Nope. Okay, you see that? Okay, let's... No. Like, not a good look. Also, this is one of those instances where it's just too soft. Like, I need to really define what it is that I'm doing, you know? Need to make sure that things look good. Like, just because it's stylized doesn't mean that it's lacking in proper anatomy and things like that. It's always very important to remember that. There's always real, like, this is based on real forms, and I can't just ignore that just because I see some, like, squiggly lines here and there. Okay, let's do that thing where I do this. Lovely work. Thank you. He could use some full lips. Yeah. That would be, you know what, just because I'm a very serious person, let's do that. Come on. Hold on. I'm joking, by the way, but if he got a filler, this is what he would look like. Some fillers, there we go. A beautiful man. But no, we're not doing that. Let's go back in time. And, you know what I should do? I should do one of those, like, plastic surgery disasters next. I just feel bad for those people, honestly. Like, I would have to invent one because I don't think I'd want to use an actual person. Unless they're, like, very proud of their plastic surgery achievement and, you know, it's not like they regret it, but if you regretted it, would you let the world know or would you just keep quiet about it? I think the other one where you're, like, not even in denial, you know your own truth, but your ego won't let you share that truth with the world. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Let's see if I can make something out of this. I think I might have to start going asymmetrical at this point. As, we're hitting that point where things are not going to work out if I keep just doing this. The eyes, they're not correct. There must be. I think maybe that. Maybe like this. Okay, this, it's just too wide. Alright, let's look at what this looked like before. Maybe it looked better and I just messed up. This is like 50 years ago and this is now. Let's skinny him down just a little bit and give him the length. Like, nah. Okay, you know what bothers me? This, like, this should not be that up there. There's something about the eyes that I'm not. It's just not speaking to me. Do you ever superimpose model of your reference pic? Yeah, I was actually just about to do that, so let's do that. Make sure everything's lining up. Oopsies. Oh wait, should be a little bit bigger. I'm like turned. Yeah, so that seems fine. It's just the distance that wasn't really working. Everything else seems to be doing okay. I'm just gonna need to move the eyes up. And maybe like move them up like that. Move them out. Ooh, I hate it. It's not deep set enough, if that makes sense. Let me explain what I'm talking about. So, if I remove that, and I just mask this out, I just do this, like that. And then like move it down like that. Yeah, see, that makes more sense. Oh, another thing that I've neglected to work on is the relationship between these, you know. And then this apex over here. And then this maybe going down a little more. The proportion of the eyes is killing me. Looks more like the rough pick without the eyeballs. I know. It's a weird lighting thing. I'm starting to get kind of hungry. So I'm just going to there we go. Okay, that makes me feel a billion times better. And then we get this stuff over here. Alright, there we go. Alright, and then I might end up dynameshing this thing one more time, why not? Reference picture has deviated nose and some right-handed guy made real good job messing up his face and his. Oh yeah, that's true. They are bent downwards. And one of the eyes is more closed than the other. Like, both of the eyes are just not symmetrical. So I'm gonna start working on the symmetry, I think, like right now, you know. But, you know what's bothering me? I will show you what's bothering me right now. Well, first of all, this. What is that? Second of all, well, this angle. What is that? We need a little more, you know. Okay, that feels better. Ooh, that feels way better. Okay. I know it's asymmetrical. Yeah, they do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back in time when I looked like this and I'm gonna paint them. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's the plan. I am going to paint them, right? But not only am I gonna do that, I'm gonna add the asymmetry and I'm gonna work on the hair a little bit. Also, now that I have the eyes in, I can totally see how his eyes are just more up there compared to the nose, like that. I think I'm gonna polypaint this actually, because I feel like it wants the polypaint. Yeah, this is not gonna work until, oh, I hate how this looks. Hold on. It's not good. Especially like with the way that the hair is acting. No bueno. And the neck, I think, could extend more. Because we have a little bit of like an. Where's the apex? The apex is kind of coming like this from hair that's falling over, right? but it's thinner than that. And then, let's kind of get rid of that over there. But then there's still a build-up for that apex. And we have a separate little thing going on afterwards. And then we also have this over here that's acting not great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just going to dynamesh this right now. Let's see, how can I fix this? So first of all, over here, this looks weird. Beautiful. And I'm gonna do a little bit of that. That feels better. Okay. And then we just have like way more depth going on in this entire area. And more eye bag stuff. And he just has like that. Okay. Alright. Oops. And let me inflate that just a little bit. Do you ever use Marvelous Designer? So I've used Marvelous Designer in the past, and I'm not the best at it, but I really want to learn more about it. I think that it's a really great program that I just need to learn how to use, you know, and you need to learn how to use in a manner that's useful. Because at this stage, I don't know how to use it in that form. I also want to take sewing classes. It's like one of my New Year's resolutions. Is taking sewing classes. Because I have all these materials that I've bought, but like nothing to do with them, you know. And when I say I have all these materials, I mean like I have like 40 different types of materials, like textiles. They're just like lying around in my storage area. Oopsies. Alright, people, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. I'm gonna break the symmetry. I don't like this Dynamesh. How about that? Houdini. I have not used Houdini, unfortunately, so I can't give you my opinion on the program. Okay, let's okay, this is good. Alright, let's see. Let's define this stuff. Oh no, he kind of looks like Tywin Lannister, which honestly is not the worst thing that this could look like. It's not bad, you know. Donna, I don't see you zooming in on the reference for a better look. Why is that? I feel like I'm still at, like, not a stage that's, you know, like, I mean, I can do that. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna put it in here so people can see what I'm looking at. Oh, he looks like Tywin so much now. But this is good because I get, thank you for reminding me. Get a better perspective on what's going on here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we can strengthen this over here, you know. Alright. I'm getting hungry. Can't wait to eat after this. I'm not, you know, feeling this, so let's hold on. Donna, oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, this one is really tough. Looks more Native American. What does it look like before? I don't like this. Okay. This is, I'll deal with this. Nah, it's okay. What is going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's create the cavity. The distance is smaller. Oh my god, okay, I'm starting to get tired. Stop looking so Native American. Stop looking at me with those eyes, but... Alright, let's see what this looks like if I... Yeah, the eyes are more further apart. Oh, I said the eyes. Alright, let's do the thing. He just has much more of a, like, thingy going on. At least, that's what the front drawing is informing me. And then the side is saying something completely different. Also, like... I hate this. Alright. Stop looking so Native American. Only 2 hours, but you didn't take a break, so take a break. I don't take breaks. I take breaks afterwards. I'm not gonna have people just like hanging out here doing nothing. Take breaks on my own channel, but not on this one. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do that thing where I just break symmetry. I do the crazy break symmetry thing. Also, let me like trim dynamic. You know what it is? It's like this over here. It's, oh, okay. Haha. No. Yeah, why did I do that? I know what it is. It's too open. Eyes are just too open. Partially. Okay, this is killing me. Like, genuinely. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, you know what it is? Well, partially. I know what it is, partially. This is me trying to problem solve, by the way. Should actually come downwards. It's wrapping around eye, you know. Okay. Alright, my people, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do the thing I've been talking about doing for like 50 years now. And break symmetry. Because I hate this. We are very close with character, just try to see it simple and emphasize the big shapes, don't focus the points. It's like I'm hearing clues to a puzzle, I'm like, the big shapes, I have to find them. Alright, let's focus on the big shapes, people, let's do that. And you know what, I think part of it will be the shading, because the lighting in this is not accurate. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and see what material I can use. No. I'm gonna see what materials I can come up with. What about this one? No. Unless I make it very dark. Yeah, let's use this material, why not? So let's fill object. And then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do like estimate the color. Fill object. Yeah, that's fine for me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and change a bunch of this stuff in. Oops. Like the no, that needs to be desaturated. Nope, desaturated. Like over here, and like what I'm gonna do is like add green into there. Oops, that's too green. Kind of like that. Same with this. Like this needs some cool tones because, you know, hair and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. And then you want to go over like with yellow tones where like the bones would be. So yeah, I'm like, okay, bone. And then that's particularly apparent on like the nose usually. Alright. Just in general redness. Maybe just a little bit at like the tip of his nose. A little bit of like a blush. And then we go over that with the normal, what would be the skin color. Maybe something a little darker and more desaturated to add a little contrast. And like spray it, you know, over. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create this like occluded effect. So I'm going to, wow, amazing. I'm going to paint this periphery darker. Hold on. So I'm gonna paint the periphery kind of like this, a little darker, so we feel more dimension from the face. Kind of like hand painting it. Go back in. This, let's like darken it, make it even darker. Because like real people do have a lot of discoloration. It's not like we're not just one tone, you know? Let's make that just a little bit, you know. People are nitpicking. I mean, you were doing the same earlier, weren't you? It's not that he has a bigger forehead, it's that his hair goes back more. This is one of those pieces where like I would have to spend way more time working on it to get it to where it needs to really be. I'm gonna go ahead and break the symmetry on it now. Like, I don't think this is something that I personally could do in 3 hours. So let's try and get as much of it done in 3 hours as possible. And I was mentioning the reference book there, complaining about the model. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's like too much of a crooked nose. I've never made a crooked nose before, so. Good night. Have a great time sleeping. So maybe, hold on, let me light. Okay, so this is going to be actually, this is not the right material for this, to be honest. This might be better, to be fair, for object. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna edit the material I'm gonna edit the material to not have a hue. I'm gonna reduce all saturation, so we can just have like this black and white thing. So if I want to go back in and I want to come in and like sculpt something, I can do that. Edit, ease, but we have like this thing. Yeah, this material is not gonna do it. And I don't know why the basic material is not in here, so like, what happened? What if I remove the saturation of this guy? Object? Let's see if I can make this less metallic, because I like this one the best. Oh, you know what I need to do for the eyes? I need to give him like a lash line, actually. Hold on. So something like this, first of all. Second of all, something like that. I'm going to make sure that the hair is like gray. Fill object. Okay, so back to this. Let me just edit the material to be a little less metallic. Let's see if I can do that. I don't think I can, just because look at that. It's what it is. And I can't even... okay. So I can do something like that. What if I make it lighter? Not sure what that does. Okay, making it lighter makes it way better. And what if I increase the saturation? No, that makes it blue. Is there like a colorize thing? Oops. No. We are okay with this. This is fine. Oh my god, I got it. An argument in my chat. Amazing. Wait, hold on. I have to read this. Okay. Well, what is the chat for? For people to talk amongst each other, and I guess I got the right to ignore people, so there you go. If you want to argue, that's fine. That's how you're spending your time, you know? Alright. Oh yeah, the mouth probably needs a little more. Probably not like super dark lipstick or something, but a little bit of something. Okay. I'm going to, I have 15 minutes left. What kind of very quick things can I get in here in this amount of time? Oh, let's find out. Such as... Oof. The hair would probably be a stream of its own, to be honest. Because hair's a lot. Hair's hair's one of the most difficult and challenging things, in my opinion. Takes a lot of pre-planning. So you would have like this, right? Oh, no. Do you have your own channel? Yes, I do. You can actually see it right here. Wait, sorry. It's like at the bottom of the... Let me show you where it is. You see my mouse? This is where my channel is. This is where it is. That, I don't know. You get it. And like that comes out. Let's give him a little bit of that thing. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Today's diary entry is gonna be like, Dear Diary, people today fought in my chat over I'm not exactly sure what, but people love to argue. What can I do? I'm going to die. This bothers me so much. Okay, downturn, Mr. Okay, I'm gonna give him eyebrows, you know, and maybe that's what's been annoying me partially. Another thing, like, we need like this thing over here, where he's like, mer, I'm an angry man with arthritis. I also just need more reference for this, to be honest, because I'm like winging most of this. But on the bright side, I did end up going over some Polypaint, which I didn't think was gonna happen, because people asked me to do that. And I thought I was gonna disappoint, but, you know, didn't happen. Hunger. How great. Just eat popcorn. No, popcorn's not very good for you. You know? Just... At least I don't think it's very good for you. That's what I've heard. Just in corn in general, not the best for you. Okay, I forgot to give him the eyeliner. The eyeliner that I promised I would give him. How long am I using ZBrush? I started learning ZBrush roughly a little under 3 years ago or 3 years ago. You know what? I don't know anymore. No, it's in like 2016 sometime. I'm gonna do myself a favor and just make this all darker. Oops. Okay, his eyes are further apart. And this feels more prominent. Oh, you know what it is that feels more prominent? It's this over here. It's not this. It's this. It's this guy over here. No. Right, I forgot the eyeliner. How many minutes do I have left? 9. Maybe a protein shake. Protein shakes aren't good for you either. They also taste disgusting. But nah, I'm gonna have like, and I mean, pasta is not very good for you either, but that's what I'm gonna be eating. Let's see. Okay, let's remove the poly paint for a second. Oops, something like that. Yeah, but whey's not very good for you. You're better off eating meat, you know? Meat's much healthier. Not with bananas and strawberries. I don't know. I like smoothies where it's like you're eating just the. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of bananas and smoothies, anyways. But strawberry smoothies are great. I actually, you know what? A really good recipe and something that I did a lot while I was in LA. For some reason, like when I first moved there. After a while, I stopped making it for some godforsaken reason, but I hate this. This is so bad. You know, I'm like, wow, shame on me. Shame on me, but whatever. And this could be darker. Oh, no, non-material. Yeah. No. friend dynamic, my best friend. Alright, so he needs eyebrows is what I have come to realize. So let's give him some. Oh, let me change this one. This is weird. I mean, it really depends of what you're doing. If you're working out at the gym and you're trying to gain muscle, sure. But just drinking a protein shake like that, or like protein bars, those aren't very good for you. Not a good color. Alright, Mr. Crazy Eyebrows, what's up? So this is like so low res. I think I'm gonna end up having to paint in like shadows and things like that. No, not that dark. But like more saturated. Oh, and I never ended up giving him like a collar. What if I draw that on like some weirdo? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is like the weirdest. Oopsie, I did not mean to do that. Well, I got 4 more minutes, and this is how I choose to spend them. Okay, there we go. So masking with the lasso. Yeah, I made his eyes a little bit larger than they should be actually. Like, magnify. Ooh, okay, I like that. Scale them down just a little bit, and then bring them forward. And I think at some point I lost a little bit of like this in there. Okay, I'm back to this. Okay, back to me talking about how, oops. He needs an eyebrow. Yeah. There's like some crazy eyebrow situation in this area. Okay. I see what I'm doing wrong. But at the same time, it's still like, I don't like it. And I have 1 minute left. I don't know. I don't have one. Okay. So the quickest thing I can do right now to make this look as finalized as possible is to work on the hair for like 1 minute, and that's it. That's all I got, people. Oh no, you know what I did forget to do was add that dimple from the one side. This over here. Oops. I didn't capture the right expression in the eyes, which is really bothering me. Light. Oops. Let me change the background document. Back could be something either darker or lighter. No, lighter? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just divide, and quickly do something with this area so it doesn't feel like too extremely neglected. And people are like, this girl doesn't do anything. Whatever, you know. Oops. Okay, I gotta go. Goodbye, people. Hold on. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Alright, goodbye. I gotta go. Sorry, no more questions because I have run out of time. Hold on. Like, what's this? And the only thing I'm gonna change is this for one moment. There we go. Okay, I will say I'm okay with what this looks like. Thanks everyone for showing up. Hold on. Sorry, I just noticed something I absolutely need to fix, and that's adding a little bit of redness to the ears. Alright, thanks everyone who showed up. I hope that everybody enjoyed the stream, and I have no idea when's the next time that I'm gonna be streaming, unfortunately. But if I'm keep up with the Pixelogic schedule, and thanks for everybody for tuning in. Goodbye. Sorry. Bye, people. Love you. Wait. Oh, no. No. Sorry. Click the wrong button. Goodbye again.